Hello everybody and welcome to my 68th VBA 2010 tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to use the Initialize and Terminate events on your class modules. I know at the end of the last one I said I was going to show you how to use static variables, but after a little bit of research you can't use them in the way I thought you could, so I'm not going to show you them. Thought you could use them the same way you can do in Java, but I was wrong. So let's get started on Initialize and Terminate. So this is the same as kind of normal events. If you click on your drop down up here, press on class, and then you get this class Initialize sub down here. And this will run whenever you create a new instance of the class. So let's put message box. The class has been created, and then in our module let's set it off to play. So play, and it's good. The first thing it's going to do is going to say the class has been created, and then it's going to go through the rest of it. So as soon as you do this as new a user, it's going to use that initialize and it's going to set off the whole trigger. You've also got the class Terminate, and this is kind of just the opposite. So whenever the sub procedure ends, so removed, I'm going to call it, removed from memory. And so if we press play now in our code, it's going to say it's been created, it's going to run our code, and then at the end of our sub, it's going to end it. We can actually end it sooner, so let's say we want to shut it down earlier on, then let's just put something random in here, so message box and then some random text. So if I want to close it down before this random text, then we're going to need to put set user1 equals nothing, and that's going to destroy the reference to the object. So press play, created, does our things, and then it removes it, and then it goes on to that line of code. So it doesn't need to wait until the end of the sub procedure when it terminates it automatically. You can just set it to nothing straight away. And this can be useful for other things as well, this set equals nothing. If you've got so sometimes when you've got connections to databases, you need to set it equal to nothing, because otherwise your connection to the database stays open and then your server can start lagging and things like that. Or if you've got a limited number of users, then you want to set it to nothing to get rid of the connection. So that's class Initialize, class Terminate. There's one flaw of them in comparison to other programming languages, is you can't actually pass any parameters to the Initialize one. So if you want to initialize your class with parameters, so say when you start it up and you want to give it a name, you need to use either the property let or just a function that puts them in. You can't actually pass any variables to the Initialize event, which is unfortunate to say the least. And I'm pretty certain on that. If anyone knows any different, then put it in the comments. And that's going to be it for class modules now. I understand they can be quite complicated. If you've got any questions, please drop them in the comments below, or alternatively check out the forum in the description and drop any questions you want on there. One of us will get back to you as soon as possible. So that's it for class modules. The next tutorial I'm going to show you how to use record sets to connect to databases with SQL. So pretty excited. Thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you soon.